Hello, good evening. I hope you guys have had an okay week. I hope you're doing okay. Let me tell you about the story that suddenly came back into my consciousness, my awareness. Hold on. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, I gotta move myself a little. Okay, so this story is actually a story I previously read, and I think I've talked about it briefly, but I recently saw it again and it triggered me. And let me tell you why it triggered me, because this story had so much interest and potential. Actually, let me tell you about something else first. The reason I was looking for new stories is actually because a story I've been keeping up with, I thought they were doing a pretty good job in scaling power. So, what I mean by that is I usually like reading overpowered characters. I like isekai and things like that. So this story was about someone who's trying to survive the apocalypse, and their ability itself is very overpowered. And they've been using it in a pretty good way, I'd say so far. However, in the last maybe 20 chapters or so of the novel, I've been kind of disappointed because it got to the point where I see where the author is going with it. What they wanted to do was this character, he had been using his ability to bring together a lot of people who had been wronged by the primary villain. I won't say antagonist because it's truly like a villain. And it is an antagonist, but it's more of a villain association. And I think I mentioned it before, it's capitalism. But it's not just capitalism, it is fanatical worship capitalism. What I mean by that is they use capitalism to fund their fanatical worship. Worship, not warship as in like a ship that sends off to war. It's like worship. It's not really religious. It kind of is. It's more like a cult. So I was like, oh, again, moderately a little too realistic and disturbing. Anyways, what recently happened is they were trying to bring together all these, I guess, different people who had been wronged by this organization and to fix it. But the final the final battle is not interesting. And let me explain that. Up until this point, it's been really interesting how they've used their ability, and it's made more sense, like how they utilize an ability primed for logistics and support into an ability for attack. What I've been kind of disappointed about is the concept. They've gotten to the point where, because, when I said power scaling, you go from something small and you have to get grander and grander, right? Well, how grand can you really go when you are fighting abstract concepts? And that's what they're doing. They essentially are trying to fight, and this sounds very odd, but the villain, the current antagonist, is different from the villain because the villain is using the antagonist to fight. It is an abstract concept, and they are apparently supposed to defeat this abstract concept. And the weapons they use to fight it are also very abstract. I get it that they try to use, how do I say this? I think this is something that has been discussed and explored in other stories and mangas and manhwas before. It's the concept of thought power. And this reminds me of another story. It's called The Gamer. It's a webtoon. And it was about someone who awakened an ability, and he was able to use mind power, thought power, and belief power in order to develop actual power and weapons and things like that. And I understand the concept. Like, if you believe in something, it gives power to something, like Tinkerbell and Santa Claus and things like that. Although, technically, Santa Claus doesn't say, if you don't believe me, I don't exist. But I think, like, it's kind of like there's magic isn't there if you don't believe in Santa Claus. Anyways, now they are essentially turning this abstract concept into a bomb. And then they launch the bomb to destroy it. And then now they're like, wait, what do we do when it's an abstract concept and there is nothing tangible for us to attack? And then, you know what they said? We are just going to try to overcome it. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? What they did was they had different people just try to fight what the concept manifests. And then I'm thinking, I don't. Hmm. You see, like, this is where it gets to me. Because instead of fighting the antagonist, I'm trying to separate it. Not because they're actually separate, but because there is kind of a difference. This antagonist they're fighting is a concept, but the antagonist is only able to fight by manifesting things. But if it's not tangible. Here's my concern. It's not tangible, and they're trying to stop it from moving forward, because if it moves forward, it can become more powerful when it merges with other abstract concepts to become a more supreme being. I think I'm making it sound much grander than it is, but this is technically the final battle. And I'm wondering, if you are trying to use your army to fight what it manifests, you still aren't stopping it because it's a non-corporal entity, and it won't just stop and stare as you fight it. So what is, like, you know what I mean? I'm just getting confused. And up until this point, they had a really good idea. They had actual villains. There is actual villains. The villains are trying to do something else. By the way, they're trying to prevent the ultimate destruction of the world, and apparently the villain is trying to enter the one place that will be safe from the ultimate destruction of the world. I'm like, why does everyone want to destroy the world? Why does everyone want to be Team Flare and Team Galactic? It would be better if the antagonist was a physical, tangible manifestation of the concept. Yes, I agree. That's the thing. Like, if it said that it was, they did that in, like, how do I say this? They had 3 levels of this villain. They defeated the first level, and now level 2 was, like, abstract concept was tangible, and now the 3rd level is an abstract concept that isn't tangible. But then that's, what are you supposed to do again? It's not tangible, right? That's why I'm saying, like, I understand it's difficult to power scale. I think that's one of the biggest difficulties for an author, to power scale so that the main character's overpowered abilities doesn't get out of hand. I will say another story I think did not do this well is Overgeared. I read it before it became a weird harem. It was truly bizarre. I thought it was so interesting. Like, what if you really equipped your weapons and then they're like, hey, let's just randomly have harems? My son also will have a harem, even though he is only, like, I don't know, 3 years old. It was really disturbing. I didn't like that at all. And I don't know. Sorry, I have a lot of feelings about Overgeared because I invested and it did not pay off. A lot of my stock in overpowered stories does not pay off, which is why the ones I do follow very far, just like I'm following this one. By the way, this is called Hiding a Logistics Center in the Apocalypse. I'm currently reading the novel because I haven't read the manhwa yet. I want to finish the novel and then read the manhwa. But yeah, it's difficult. And because I was disappointed in this one, I'm not dropping it yet. I'm gonna finish. I think there's only like 10 chapters left, but I did start looking for other stories, and the one I saw, it's like about someone who came a character who is in the dungeon world, and he becomes the guardian of, I don't know, the world tree. And it was very interesting because what essentially happened was the world tree actually exists in another dimension. So when he takes care of the world tree, he is technically a different being interfering in the other dimension. And the way that it's portrayed is they do not perceive him. Those beings in the world tree dimension don't perceive him, but they are aware of his presence because he's able to influence it either through like familiars or like using certain guardians of the world tree. And I thought that was really interesting. It's kind of like gaming, where it's like when we play a mobile game and we are kind of like observers of a world, but we're able to interfere in very specific ways. I thought it was interesting. But it was really unfortunate because at the time when I was reading it, the webtoon was really choppy. By choppy, I mean, for example, this main character, he stumbles on a guardian of the world tree, which is like a familiar. And the familiar is very wary of him because they had previously been betrayed. So he's very aggressive and he doesn't want anything to do with, he doesn't trust, right? And I was like, oh, cute. We're going to get an arc where we're going to see him slowly get to know the familiar. He's going to bond with it. Maybe we'll get a bit more of the familiar's backstory and maybe a bit more world building about like the world tree. Nope. In the next chapter, halfway through, all of a sudden, the main character brings out a treat. He's like, I'm so glad that we're friends now. And then the familiar, although it's like a little reluctance, a little sun, he obviously like eats from the hand of the main character, the street, and then he goes and does what he asked him to do. And I'm like, then why have a whole chapter dedicated to this character, this familiar, being reluctant and aggressive, and the main character saying, well, I'm just gonna have to do my best because I want to work together with him to protect the world tree or something like that. And only for it to be resolved off screen and then the result was shown. So it was really, it's one of those things where I saw the potential in the concept. Some of the characters were interesting. It was not seeming like a harem because the first female character that's introduced, she's actually looking for her lover who was lost on a mission. And it turns out that lover ended up in the World Tree dimension, so he's able to reunite them, I think, eventually. I dropped it, so I don't know if he eventually reunited the female character and her lover, but like they clearly were aware and he was planning to do it. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I like this. I like the stories where you see more action and he's not focused and gonna randomly make a harem. And then I dropped it because I got really tired of being introduced to characters and concepts and nothing being really resolved. A lot of things are like resolved off screen. And I think that I understand that in a manhwa you are limited and you want to focus on portraying the interesting bits or the active bits. But if you don't portray any development, I will say it again and again and again. If we never see those moments where they do overcome adversity, where they communicate, where they talk, where they are essentially getting to know each other, whether it be familiars, characters, I don't know, skills, it you are not emotionally invested and then the story is very dull. How do I say this? It is dull to only see the result and none of the process. It is not exciting. It is not interesting because you have no emotional connection. You don't understand why you have to care. You don't understand how they develop this relationship. What hardships did they go through? Why did they bond? I like instant sidekicks. I'm not gonna lie. I've read a story, and I hate that I have to bring this up because I'm so annoyed at the ending, but Dungeon Reset had a character. It was a little chipmunk. The chipmunk was so cute. It is like a fantasy chipmunk, so number one, they ate bones. Number two, it likes to dig tunnels, but it can also like climb trees. So it's like what it would do is it would build tunnels and they go from tree to tree to protect themselves. It was so cute. So when this squirrel saw the main character, his main skill is digging. So the squirrel was like, a big squirrel, because it saw all the tunnels this main character was making. And then this main character started eating bones because apparently his body had leveled up to the point where he could chew on the bones and he enjoyed the smoky texture. And the squirrel was like, squirrel god. And it was so cute. It was so cute. I loved it. You don't have to show a lot, but you have to give tangible reason why these characters suddenly are friends. Yes, it's so frustrating because you could have learned and seen, and the process is so important. I understand limited time, prioritization. Also, artists are horribly overworked in some companies and industries, and I feel so terrible. I'm not demanding more from them. I'm saying that the authors and the editors, well, the editors need to make sure that they are still portraying a good story. Otherwise, it feels so wasteful for the artist to put in so much work for such a choppy story. What's even the point of progressing the characters if the reader never gets to see and evolve to be the person? That's the thing. The point of I think a lot of people reading the story is to watch their journey. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people where sometimes when I reread a story, I do skip the beginning parts because I already know the world building. I already know where the history started and I want to just enjoy the parts. However, the first time you read it, you need that to understand what the world is. What is he working towards? What are his goals? How does he plan to overcome them? How does he overcome them? These are really important because every story, the character has a purpose, whether it be, how do I say this? Even slice of life stories have a purpose. In Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, the whole primary drive of the story is that the Nozaki-kun is a manga artist, manga artist. I'm trying to like pronounce it properly and I'm worried I'm not, so I'm just gonna use manga artist. And his whole motivation is that he's writing shoujo and he wants to be able to portray it. So he's trying to improve his skills in it so that he can continue writing his manga. And they show it in various interactions as he finds story ideas, as he submits works to his friends and things like that. And he still has a motivation. It's a slice of life, but he still has a purpose, a motivation, and that drives the story. You need that. You can't just tell me he's saving the world and then show all the problem solving off screen. And then I'm like, well, one day there's going to be a chapter where it says, and the world tree was saved. And I'll be like, what? What was what? you know, also I probably won't even reach that point. I probably dropped it before then. I am actually considering, and I every time I see the story, it makes me want to reread it because of the lost potential. I may reread this just to see if it's any different than I remember, because sometimes when you remember things, you don't remember the full story, right? Because your memory is accessing a memory. I saw someone say this, and it's like every time you think back to a memory, you're thinking of the memory and not necessarily the event itself. So it's kind of like a game of telephone. So I kind of want to reread it, just to see if it's really as it is. Hello, Julie. Welcome in. I'm just ranting because I was recently reading a story. There was another one. What was it? What was the other one I almost finished? Oh, so there was another story I read, and this one is just it's not like, what would this be considered? Reincarnation with memories, and like you are transported into a novel you read. And I actually really enjoy this one. It's not a guilty pleasure. It's just like I like it. The art is good. The it's light reading, enjoyable. No, not at all. Don't worries. But it's been a little slow. It's been a little slow because there is I what I really like about this story is that somehow the author is able to keep me reading. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need writing that makes you want to keep reading. But it's a little slow. There are so many events that still haven't happened, and it's, by the way, how, what is it called? There's I keep getting it mixed up because it's one of just those villainous stories. But I'm reading the novel on Shosetsu, and I feel kind of bad because the author was actually getting really good at doing some daily updates. But then the comments, and I didn't leave a comment, but there were comments saying that it's been pretty slow. It's been pretty slow, and there are certain things where it's like, I'm gonna wait until chapters accumulate until I go back and read. But then I think the author got a little discouraged. They stopped updating, and I felt bad. But I also think like that's the thing when you upload on platforms like this. The good thing is you can get immediate feedback, but it also kind of does as a little bit of a pressure. But I won't disagree with the comments because it is slow. I understand. No, I'm not demanding more from the author, by the way. I don't think they need to do more updates or things like that. I just think like the pacing of it is much slower than what they've done in the past. And I think that's why some readers and commenters are commenting on the fact that nothing's happening. Because this author was actually really good for each Shosetsu chapter in having something occur, having the main character actively do something. And this current arc, how do I explain this? Have you ever watched an anime and all of a sudden they show a random filler and like it's clearly trying to drag out because they're trying to wait for the manga to come out so they can, match the pace? This feels like that, but instead of it being a filler where it's extra, so it's like bonus content or like something to tide you over while the things are happening, this is supposed to be part of the main story because the arc is currently that the main character, it has met one of the love interest, and he is a love interest she's trying to help save because he doesn't have a really good fate. And she's trying to convince him at the specific event, but the event has been dragged on to, I think, 10 chapters. And it's only in chapter 8 or 9. Oh, no. I guess 10, but like, how do I explain this? So there's 10 chapters in this arc, and she only met this specific love interest in the last maybe 3 chapters, and then she took her 3 chapters to communicate with him to agree to go with her because she's trying to invite him somewhere to help him. And then he kind of went off screen. But the whole purpose of this arc was supposed to be her communicating with him. Instead, it became very draggy. And it's not bad, but it is. I totally am one of those people now where instead of checking every day like I did before, I am now checking at the end of the week. So we'll see how the author takes the feedback. They did take a break. I think that's good. If they want to take a break in order to see their plan and like their writing plan and things like that and how they balance it, because don't get me wrong, this author, they are currently releasing the light novel version, and in the light novel, they are adding like additional stories and content, and I really want to read it, but the light novel has not been licensed yet. So unfortunately, I won't be able to read the light novel. I will eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, because the manga is licensed. But it's unfortunate. I feel like that's the thing when it comes to, how do I say this? To daily updates. And it's a daily update, not a batch update, because the author said so. I think there are benefits of batch updating where you complete certain parts and then you upload them and then you can work on other things and you already still have things to pump out. But the other benefit of daily is that you can adjust your plan more easily, and then the negative, of course, is the feedback. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I've been mainly reading more, I guess, like novels. I think it's because like after I read that the pastry shop of Dong, I actually have another novel. I think it's called the shoot. I don't have my book near me, and I don't want to roll. There's another novel I bought. It's The Mystery of the Night Library, and I'm very excited for it. But I was also excited for the pastry shop of Dong, which, by the way, I found out it is on the bestsellers list, and I was like, it is? Are you sure? And I don't mean that in a negative way. The reason I'm confused is it came out January 12th, the pastry shop of Dong, and I don't see any reviews on it. I have there's a couple reviews on Amazon, a couple reviews on different like book platforms. I'm like, a bestseller? Are you sure? Because technically the reason it's a bestseller is it's a discounted. They said they're giving a discount on bestsellers. And so I'm like, I think I got a discount when I pre-ordered it as well. That's why I pre-ordered it. But I'm skeptical. No one's talking about it. So now I kind of want to make a video and be like, it'd be a clickbait video. It's like, is this book really a bestseller? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I don't like doing clickbait or like negative videos. And the reason I say that, there's nothing wrong with giving negative feedback or critique on something, unless you are giving it unsolicited. But technically, as someone who read the book, I'm able to give my opinion on it. But what I try not to do is I want to do, when I do video content, I want to do it in the way where, yeah, I can try clickbait, but I don't want all my videos to be clickbaity. I want to do a combination. It's just my preference. The bestseller book you've never heard. Oh my god, that's pretty good. That's really good. Elendary, I might just use that title. Because the thing with YouTube now is you can do A/B testing. So what that means is you can do multiple thumbnails and multiple titles. I've done the multiple thumbnails before. I have not done multiple titles. So I may experiment with that. And just to test out. But honestly, that's how I felt. I was like, are you sure? Because I know that this book, by the way, this is a Korean book that's been translated, and it was very well received in Korea, and that's why I try to look at it from the Korean cultural context, and I'm trying to make sure like my opinion on the story is purely based on the story, even though I may miss some cultural context, but I can still give my opinion. I keep saying that because for some reason in the review space and just like commentary space, it seems very frowned upon to critique something, and I feel like you should be able to give your opinion. That's just my thoughts. You should not attack someone, nor should you deliberately tag authors to be like, your book sucks, but I can give an opinion. I think that's valid. What else? I think there was one more story I wanted to talk about, but I was really triggered by the World Tree story because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. I don't know why. I think the app keeps recommending it to me, and I like the concept, but I know it's messy. Milk Tia's payment. I will see. Hello, welcome in. You can judge media's popularity by the amount of fanfic it has. That's the thing. I would argue that that is true, and also that that's very tentative. I think that the more popular media piece of media is, the more likely it will have fanfic, which is very true. But I don't think fanfic, the amount of fanfic, because you can do it amongst a lot of things, will depend on the media itself. If I can give an example, Tamon's B-side, which is huge right now for very good reason. Also, I found out the author is the creative, is a consultant for the anime, which 10 out of 10. I think more authors should be the creative consultant for the adaptations because it clearly adds so much. She was also a prominent consultant for the lyrics of the songs, which I thought was amazing because no wonder the songs really the lyrics really match the story because she is giving her input as someone who's writing the story. 10 out of 10. But Tamon's B-side doesn't really have a lot of fanfic. I don't think that's because it's not popular. I think it was the story itself and that people are engaging with it in a different way. If I can explain, is there are oftentimes when you look at a story, the reason why people make fanfic is the prevalent thought of I love this character, I want to write more about it. What if we went in a different direction of this event and I want to see these characters doing a bunch of different things in different situations. Of course, there are other reasons to write fanfic, but a lot of times there's something people want to explore, a what if, you know? Tamon's B-side, people are really enjoying the story. I don't doubt that soon, now that the anime has blown up as it has, that there will be more fanfic. But I think that the reason it didn't have more before is that people were really enjoying the story, and even though they're probably like fanfic, pixiv, fan art, and things like that on like the Japanese side and other things. In the Western side, we haven't seen a lot of it yet, just because people are focused on enjoying the story now. Once people have gotten through, I think, the full anime and probably caught up to the manga, you'll start to see more fanfic. But for now, people are immersed in the story and they haven't yet made more. Tamon's B-side is still very popular, and you can tell because a lot of people are doing reaction content to it. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to read more. The new episode came out. I haven't watched it yet because I know I'm gonna cry. Why? Because it has a very emotional scene coming up. Ugh, I'm gonna cry when I listen to Rain. It's the song. And it was done so well. I've seen the clips already. I've seen the gifs. Oh my gosh, they animated it so well. I'm so happy with this adaptation. And I really, really hope that in the future there will be more good adaptations. Like there's quite a few stories I like that are getting adaptations, and I'm like crossing my fingers that they'll be as good as Tamon's B-side. I'm really, really hoping because some of these stories are stories that I really, really like. I'm really excited for. I have to make a list. I think I have to make a list of upcoming uh adaptations that I'm looking forward to. One of them that I'm kind of wary of is what is it called? The villainess is love. Wait. When? No. I'm getting the titles all mixed up. No, I will not cry. The reason I didn't do reaction content, number one, I'm not very good at reaction content. Number two, I refuse to cry on stream. I refuse. Actually, I don't even think I have it programmed. I think I do have the crying expression, but I refuse. But yeah. What else? Oh, I think I was like gonna talk. Oh, there's an adaptation. I'm kind of like I've seen it, and unfortunately, it's as I expected, but I'm still a little disappointed in the adaptation. I will probably try to name it when I mention it because I do plan to watch it, but only when all the episodes are out. It's currently airing. And the reason why I said I'm moderately disappointed is just in the animation quality. I think I've been spoiled by Talmans, is that when I watched the other ones, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not as bad. I think the one that disappointed me the most was House Husband. So that was a Netflix anime, and I watched it and I was so disappointed because it was basically a PowerPoint slideshow. It was like the thing with Blue Lock is at least they animated some of them. In House Husband, it felt like every other moment was a PowerPoint slideshow, which I get it. But your Netflix, you can afford to have it animated. I'm just saying. And I was really disappointed because I really like House Husband. So I was really excited for the adaptation, but I ended up just focusing on reading the manga because I wasn't a fan of the anime, even though they nailed the voices. The voice actors were superb, like great for that series. So I was really disappointed. Yep. All right, that's been about half an hour. I'm gonna cut myself off there. I appreciate you guys listening to me rant because I'm not gonna lie, I have lots of feelings as I read a lot and I have lots of feelings about what I read a lot. So I like that you guys are willing to listen to me as I detail and sometimes not detail what happens when I read. Although I feel like I should tell you guys more about stories I do like. I do try to. It's just that I tend to get worked up about things that I don't like. But I do have many stories I do like. We shall see. We shall see. I actually, what was it? I think I had another thing I was going to talk about, and it was also a clickbait title. And I forgot. I didn't write it down because like it came to me in a random moment, so I just forgot. But it's fine. Actually, yeah, I lost it. All right, it's fine. If it comes back, I will talk about it. If not, it's fine. Anyways, let's get into Time Stranger. We got a lot to do. We're currently in the dream world, and I think if it's anything like the train scene, it's gonna take me a while. A ranting stream would be really fun. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I honestly wasn't sure how it would be perceived because personally I don't really listen to a lot of ranting content until I realize I do watch commentary, and then sometimes half of those are ranting. So I guess it's just how you perceive the ranting, you know? But maybe like if I ever encounter from now on when I encounter like frustrating reads, I'll tell you guys. Would I ever have a stream dedicated to it? I'm not sure because, well, actually, that's not true. It depends on the season, and by season I mean the current reading season. So we shall see. We shall see. I'll put a pin in it, and we'll come back. We'll circle back around to it. Oh wait. Okay. I just been listening to the Time Stranger music, the opening music, like this opening music, this whole time. I'm not gonna lie, I associate now with a lot of big feelings because I always listen to it whenever I rant. Because I mute it for you guys, but I'm listening to it. Alright, I'm gonna bring it down a little. Alright. We are in an outer dungeon. There's a reading season. It's like a manhwa season. That's how I describe it. Because what a lot of times is manhwas are done in seasons. So it'll be like when season 1 ends. And usually there's like a season for certain genres, I would say. It's not like a set thing, but it might just because of what I read tends to come from similar companies. So they have their artists work on it and then they'll take a break so that they can build episodes, take some time to themselves and take care of themselves. And then there'll be a lull in between, if that makes sense. And then that's just how I describe it. Technically, it's always reading season, especially now that we have access to the library ebooks. Like, yeah, sometimes there'll be times where, like, I have not a lot of manhwa to read because they've all finished their seasons and I'm waiting for them to come back. And then other times I'll be overwhelmed because everything I'm reading updates at once and all the seasons start at once. So yeah, it happens. Good thing for me is I read manga, fanfic, manhwa, light novels. I read a lot. So I always have something. Whoa, look at this. This is so cool. Can I jump? Oh, that is insanely cool. Wait. Huh? What happened to my Digimon? Okay, so Bakemon. They're viruses. We have Angelwomon. Excellent. Celestial Arrow! Yeah, I don't... Oh, by the way, I'm gonna start reading Digimon Liberator tonight because I took a look at my app, my Webtoons app, and I was like, oh, there's finally 22 chapters. I can finally start getting into it. The reason it's like taken me this long is purely because I don't like it when chapters are broken up into threes. But finally, there are 22 chapters. I'll finally start reading it tonight. I'll let you know how it goes on Sunday. Boom. Whoa, someone new is eligible for Digivolution. Oh, no. Shoot. That's not fair. I didn't get time. I haven't decided next book club yet because I was actually going to do it with, shoot, I missed that. I was gonna do it with the pastry shop of Hala Dome, but now I don't want you guys to read that. No, the thing is, you can read it if you want, but I don't... I'm gonna reread it for my own sake, and if it isn't as bad as I remember, it might be the next book club book. But it might be the other one. The other novel I brought. But Digimon Liberator, I don't think I'm gonna make a book club about it because I don't think there's enough chapters to discuss. 22 chapters is not a lot. And then it will take a very long time to accumulate enough chapters for like the next club. Yeah, that was my thought. I mean, I know technically I can just do other books in between, but I wasn't sure because I haven't read it yet. Hold on, what are these? Oh, you're both... Oh, me and you're both... vaccines. Alright. They're so evil. Why are they evil? Because they're attacking them when they're down. I love Lilymon's attack animation. Hold on, I wanted to see who can Digivolve. Who's new? Okay. Still waiting. You can be Zudomon. Who is this? SPI and Speed. You're actually pretty close. Not SPI, but Speed. Zudomon's interesting. You went to the pop-up shop? How was it? Did you find anything you liked? Harukenimon. Darns. Waiting. Hitmon, I don't know who this is. I mean, I could have you evolve into... Always with the capsule gacha. But at least it sounds like they kind of had some stuff. Hopefully you were able to find some things you like. I actually really want to go to the Jump store, and the reason why is because they have a binder for Haikyuu, and it is the art of all the aged up Haikyuu characters. It's so cool. I can't even find it on other sources. I think if I use a proxy I could get it, but I don't really want to. And the reason I want it is because I did pre-order the Haikyuu TCG set that's coming out in February, end of February. And I'm currently using a different binder, which is fine, but I was like, it's so cute, I want that. No place to put it and no time to build it. Oh, that's... yeah, that's always the thing. TCG as a Kuyamon. I know. I did look. The card is pretty, but if I just want one card, that's usually not enough for me to get into it. I think I'm like the only TCG I'm interested in right now is Weichschwarz Blau and then Haikyuu so far. Those are just, well, they're not even more accessible. It's just like the only ones I have interest in. If I could buy singles of the Digimon sets, I think I'd be more interested. I'd buy singles, but not really interested in pulling for gacha right now. For Digimon. Let me tell you guys, in March, you can anticipate a Haikyuu TCG opening stream. It is March. I did note it down, but just so you guys know. Alright, Clockmon Digivolves too. Whoa, it's Androidmon! Oh, Andromon. I thought it was Androidmon. Alright. Oh, wait. Interesting. One there. Again, Arukenimon. I'm waiting for this or this. This one next. 960 speed. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Alright. What is your... You are daring. Alright, we're gonna have to improve speed. Waiting on this one. SPI. Okay, always speed. This one. This one. Oh. Should it be Black Garurumon? I'll have to look at Black Garurumon and Black Gatomon to see what they digivolve into. Nilamon. Alright. We don't need another Angelwomon. Whoa! Cerberusmon and Cerberusmon WM. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Lady Devimon has been maxed out. Okay, we're gonna go to Black Gatomon and then Lady Devimon again. So I think I need another Lady Devimon. Oh, you're maxed out too. Okay. Yeah, I only have one Lady Devimon. Alright, that's not gonna do. Will be Lady Devimon, because I think that other one can be something else. Oh wow, look at all those other skills. Oh, that's right, because it's a fusion. Alright, Angelwomon and Lady Devimon. Okay. Indian, you are maxed out. So we'll have you digivolve. I think I have Volcanomon. Yeah, I do have Volcanomon. Then do I have Mammothmon, which I also remember from the anime. I don't remember why, but he's very familiar. Or maybe he's from my Digimon guidebook. That's also very possible. Okay, we don't have Mammothmon, so we might as well have him digivolve into Mammothmon. Okay. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay. We are back where we began. Around and around the same place over and over. It's like a nightmare, is it not? However, we must not give up, for there are no dreams from which one cannot awake eventually. Celestial Arrow! Gorgeous. Let's go, Beowulfmon! And oh no, I should have had him digivolve. These moves sound so ominous. So chopper. Crazy. She needs an AoE. You can still attack. Did you need to? No, but we'll just recover. We'll stay still. Wow, more people are now eligible for Digivolution. Everyone is always, at all times, eligible for Digivolution. Nope, okay. I thought there might be another entrance. No! Wow, that was crazy gorgeous. Just slap them. Alright. Now there has to be... How do I get up there? No, I tried to run away. Oh, all poisoned. Sure. Oops. Talisman of Light. Oh, that was very effective. Did I watch? That's right, that was... Okay, I forgot to mention this. Let me talk about this for a minute. I saw the Tomodachi Direct and I'm so excited. I think March is gonna be so crazy. Or is it April? I think it's April that it comes out. I am 100% going to get Tomodachi Life. So excited. It's coming available for like regular Switch. If it was a Switch 2 exclusive, I would have had to make the very difficult decision, wondering if I should get a Switch 2. But I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. I hope you can make multiple islands. I know technically you can use multiple accounts to make it. Different playthroughs and like different accounts. But I hope you can make multiple islands so that I can make all of my sitcom dreams. I have so many ideas. You guys don't know. One of the things I tried to do was the 100 Baby Challenge in Sims 2. Because what I did was I made various characters from like manga, anime, and stories I read and characters I like Ultimate games. And then I had a lot of fun with that. The only reason I had to stop that challenge was because Sims 2 stopped working with my computer on my OBS, so it was really laggy and not very pleasant to watch. However, I really want to do sitcom style with Tomodachi Life. I want to do like the Haikyuu house and then the Diano Ace house, and then I'm gonna have webtoon house, and I'm gonna make like some of my favorite webtoon couples and introduce them to each other and see the sparks fly, because what do you mean they're not fated to be together in every world like you said they were? I'm so excited. I also love the character customization. I'll be honest, a lot of people are disappointed that you can't like save. No, you can't have a code to download other people's Miis and stuff like that unless it's local. I get that, but one of my favorite things, honestly, and I really am like fingers crossed they're gonna release a demo so I can start making characters, is I really like character creation. Of course, it's not perfect, but the fact that you can actually legit create whatever you want, almost whatever you want, in character creation with like brushes and layering and things like that, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, will they all be like biblically accurate and canon? No. But I will have so much fun just trying to recreate a bunch of characters, putting them in this world, and then seeing what happens. I'm so excited. I almost bought Tomodachi Life on the DS and 3DS. Now, not before, so that I could do something similar. But the prices are exorbitant. The prices are so exorbitant. And I don't have a DS that has a capture card, unfortunately. If I did, honestly, that's one of the things I really wanted to do, like DS streaming content. But I don't really know how to get those, and there aren't any like options that I feel comfortable exploring. I know there's eBay, but there's eBay always the chance of, is it legitimate? Is it working? Is it, you know, that I do not have enough experience to confidently be like, yes, I can purchase it. Honestly, I really love it. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Also, if you guys have found me more recently, you don't have to. Actually, I won't even bring it up. I really like making these. I really like it. I'm very excited. Very excited. Also, with how silly you can get, I think I'm gonna do two things. One is I'm gonna create my character from scratch, and the other thing is I'm going to answer questions and see what me they make for me. I really like things like that. I like doing like the quiz and seeing who you are. Will I use it? No, but I think it's fun to see, based on your answers, what they would give you, you know? Also, the fact that you can add things like things that you like, different clothes, different... I guess it's like... You can add a stim, which is very cool because some characters that are in certain stories, like Kuroko no Basuke has Kisei, who he always calls people with their names of Chi, and I think that's so cute, and I'm gonna see if there's a way to include that. I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, like, so many possibilities. Also, the Tomodachi Direct was so funny because of, like, now with the possibility of love triangles, well, not even love triangles, it's just, like, the absolute chaos that can occur. Ugh. It was amazing. I honestly didn't expect it to be so good. I should have known though, because they gave Tomodachi Life its very own direct. Like, I don't know if you guys know, there was someone on X who all the time, they were like, I don't use X a lot by the way anymore because I do not like the new features where you can modify anyone's image. I think that's really garbage, and it's why I haven't been posting or anything. I still kind of use it to keep up with things, but I don't post anything on there anymore. I'm also not posting on Blue Sky though, apologies. I do try to use YouTube more because I think it's easier for me to reach you guys that way. But on X there was someone who was like, oh, there's definitely going to be Tomodachi Life. And they do it in kind of like a self-deprecating way, and then when it finally occurred, like the absolute chaos that occurred was so much fun. As someone who missed out on Tomodachi Life, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I still feel like I missed out a little because apparently the songs and things like that in Tomodachi Life 3DS were legendary. However, I'm not willing to pay $300 for a 3DS game, so I will just enjoy playing it on the Switch and seeing all the possibilities that can occur, and I'm very excited. Insanely excited. I cannot, like, I saw all the reaction content to the Tomodachi Life Direct and I was like, yes. More. I didn't watch any of it, by the way. I didn't watch any of it. Just because I wanted to make sure to watch the trailer for myself. But it was so good. It was everything I wanted and more. Alright, now where am I? Let's see. Don't know. Oh, okay. Wow. I can even see, like, their status. That's so cool. Let's go. And oh no! Dang, okay. Miss? Oh wow, okay. Oh, so many. I have absolutely not been paying attention to this page because I don't ever convert them unless they have maxed out their probability. Okay. I don't think there's anyone... Oh, there is someone new. Vegemon, Trashmon... Thanks for stopping by, Double Red. Have a great rest of your night. Let's see. I have no idea what I wanted to Digivolve as, so that's a future Rhea problem. I was gonna say later. There has to be something. Okay. I'm exploring probabilities right now. Oh, that also connects over there? Oh, I saw something. Wow! No, go back. I see something. Look! It tricked me! Ah, it's you folks, huh? How'd you get caught in this weird old place? But now's not the time to be getting all sappy. We can talk once we've gotten ourselves out of here. Oh, Wells! Beautiful. I almost forgot the screenshot because I need it for the next thumbnail. Which Mon? I have her. Creepy. Whoa, the fact that her eyes were the last to go, real creepy.
あんたはアイギオン。僕を知っているの？よく知っている。その名前が何度も夢に出てくるくらい。守護者アイギオモン。あんたのせいでタイタモン様が。タイタモンって新宿で秘宝を奪い合ったあのデジモンか。
She said our beloved Titamon. She's a Titan.
人事みたいに言わないで。あんたと戦った後、姿を消してしまった。あの方に仕えるのが私の喜びだった。それを奪ったのが守護者アイギオモン。あんたよ。
I like that everyone has nuance, but yeah.
タイタモン様の敵を取ってやる。発動可能。
Is she attacking us first? Wait. No! Okay, so she is Data. Vaccine piece, virus piece, Data. I only have one virus Mon. Okay. Won't tolerate Aegyomon's slander. I'm gonna see how much this does. No! Everyone falls asleep. He's healed. I'm waiting. No! No, 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 no. What a waste. Okay. Okay, what about this one? Okay, everything's not effective. That's okay. Where is sleep recovery? Oh, he woke up. She resisted, but it did quite a bit. Not again! Not. Why is it always Bill Wolfmon? Is he like the biggest threat? No! What in the AoE attack? Did he wake up? Dang. No, I don't have HP spray 1. Shoot. Rune Forest. He's super effective against her. Excellent. Okay. Oops. Hold on. I gotta use this on everyone. And now... I should probably swap out someone. I don't know who though.
行くぞハードイグニッション
She's more effective. Then I'll switch out Talmon. Whoa, look at 8-1. That was... Hold on. Item.
さあありがとう
And now swap her for War
頼ん
Growlmon.
だ
やるぜアトミックブラスターが
Wells, hold on. Oops. Okay.
行け
I've been waiting for this moment. Okay.
やってやる狭いハンダ
じゃあハードイグニッション
Power is building. Shoot.
やるわセブンズファンタジ
やるぜパーティーオブザヘブン
Oh, nice. Okay, finally. Oh, we don't have to deal with the boss move for
やっ
once.
てやる狭いハンダ
じゃあハードイグニッション
Bacchusmon's very powerful.
行くよクラウカノンや
Yeah, incapacitated due to shock. Let's
やるぜ
go.
アトミックブラスター
ーえい
ふう
Extra strikes.
そりゃ狭いハン
じゃあハードイグニッション
I reduced her steel resistance to the point where now it's not a negative
クラウカノン
attack. Wait, oh, okay.
じゃあ
No! Okay.
とえい
Shoot, why is it always Beowulfmon?
大丈夫
いいぞ
Okay.
やってやる狭いハン
No, the resistance is back.
ハードイグニッション
I'm gonna save it. I think we're about to hit the next
クラウカノン
stage. Shoot.
じゃあ
No, not War Growlmon.
やや
Okay, someone's still asleep. What should I do? I'll just use it.
大丈夫よし
やってやる狭いハン
じゃあハードイグニッション行くよクラウカノンや
Not again.
た
Here we go, here we go. So first, items. We're gonna eat the barbecue set.
頼むありがとう
Okay. You are going to attack the hand.
と
No, you should have done more. Make sure I'm hitting the right spot. You are gonna hit the hand.
狭いハン
extra shots. Cheer for generation. Let's go. No! You're still asleep. I mean, you weren't very helpful, but... No! Oh wow, Bacchusmon had the last laugh. I've never defeated it before we got rid of all the moves. Like, before the power stopped building.
思わないことね。愛義オモン。あんたは英雄の生まれ変わりなんかじゃない。タイタン族から見れば悪魔の生まれ変わりよ。
悪？
黒の門の呪縛はそれだけ重たい。だからあんたの夢の中に出続けてやるから。タイタン族の怨念は簡単には晴れない。
I think one of the toughest things that can happen is realizing you're the villain in someone else's story.
タイタモン様、今そちらに行きますから。
Oh, thank gosh. We made it in time.
なんだ？なるほど。そいつは間違いなくタイタン族の仕業だろう。奴ら聖域を狙って何度も襲ってきやがったが、これまでは全部追い払ってやった。おそらく力じゃ勝てないと分かったんだろう。こしゃくな真似を。セイレーン門の忠告通りになっちまったぜ。油断は禁物だってよ。
Sirenmon?
とにかく無事でよかった。これでもう大丈夫なのかな。
Aegeomon is so young that I try to like forgive him, but it's kind of like I try to let a lot of things slide because I get it. But him saying like, "Is everything okay now?" Like Bacchusmon doesn't know. We do. We know the future. That's why him asking is kind of. I get it, but at the same time, I feel like you won't get the answer you were looking for. Maybe.
いや、奴らの本命は聖域、気脈だろ。聖域の守りはセイレーン門に任せているが、急いで助太刀に行かないとな。お前たちも来てくれるか。
Let's go. I know. I have a bad feeling about Sirenmon. I think you should keep that grudge the Titan spoke of just now in mind. Both sides have reasons why they can't back down, and it's when different ideas of justice butt up against one another that conflict can take a truly nasty turn. It'll be too late once we're in the thick of it. There'll be no way to stop the Shinjuku Inferno then. Okay, really quick. 7. Okay, waiting for... Okay, you're maxed out. I might as well have you level up to Zudomon. Oh. Okay, now I have a random Zudomon. No, you also are maxed out? Okay. I was actually hoping for Chromon, but we'll go up and then down. Griffinmon. I think I have another Garudamon. I do have another Garudamon. Okay. So Garudamon, then we go back here. Kilamon. Very quick, looking through. I think I have these already. can become Sirenmon. Do I need you to become Magna Angemon? Oh, you are Angel. Okay, I'm waiting for you to become Magna Angemon. Oh, let's go. Okay. We're gonna keep him as Angel, so I'll remember. I'm glad I remembered to nickname him. Otherwise, I would have had him evolve into Sirenmon, and then I wouldn't have had my Angel, which has specific... I think he has things equipped to him as well. You can Digivolve, you can Digivolve. I want you to be Kyubimon. I do have the Digi-Egg of Miracles. Well, then I'll wait. I'll wait until I'm Agent level 7. Because Magna Vmon is... Is it Magna Vmon? Lydramon, Flamedramon, Magnadramon? Magnamon? Is really cool. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Always save. Especially after I got out. Don't want to do that again. Alright. We're gonna go on ahead to the... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This way! Really? No one can carry me? Whoa, this looks very ominous. The forest needs salvation. Okay, we're gonna save here. Oh, I have a very bad feeling. Titans, help me! You okay, old timer? I'll leave the sanctuary to you. Oh, my aching back. What's this? Someone! Anyone! Tyrant Kabuterimon? I've never seen this one.
てめえらはもう気脈の恩恵は十分に受けただろう。今夜宴を開くのは俺たちだ。聖域の気脈の流れを一旦止め、持久戦に持ち込むまでは作戦通りだったが、あの酔っ払いの異常な強さは予定外だったぜ。そのせいで聖域の制圧は遅れに遅れて。
We should just blast him while he's doing his monologue.
あの方もお冠だ。背に腹は変えられねえ。そこで今回の作戦ってわけよ。こんな簡単にいくとはな。最初からこうしておけばよかったぜ。
このままじゃ。
うりゃ
今回はさすがにダメかと思ったわ。
I'm so sorry for doubting you, Sirenmon. I thought she might have been infected by the... or threatened or blackmailed or just like, you know, Shellmon or Venusmon. That she had been misled by a Titan.
どれだけ歌ったと思っているわけ？あなたを目覚めさせる歌を。もう酔いは覚めたのね。
おいよ、任せろ。タイタン族どもに言っておく。ここは俺たちの宴会場だ。宴の席は譲れねえ。とっととここから出て行きやがれ。
What is your typing? He's a virus. Okay, I don't like War Growlmon because he always takes a lot of time. So first, Angelwomon. Celestial Arrow!
お
Wow!
前の言う通りだった。油断は禁物だってな。
He's very strong. Oh, dang. I shouldn't have let my guard
す
down.
まん。
謝る必要なんてないわ。だってそれだけの重責があったのは分かってるから。
Shoot! Wow, Lilymon, no! Okay, have everyone build up a little first. Swap you for Metal Growlmon. Hold on. I forgot. He is Insectoid Mega 41. Trying to know, should I bring out which Eggiomon? We'll see. I just want to see. We'll start with this one. Wait, it's an insectoid virus. Deity. We'll see. Yeah, paralyzed! Ha 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 ha. Oh, according to plan. Bolt breakdown! Good, I now have my cross art.
Seiki 聖域を守るという重荷を一人で背負わせてごめんなさい。集落の誰もがあなたがいれば安心だと思い込んだ。期待が大きくなるほどお酒の量が増えていった。一番ずるいのは私かも。それを一番近くで見て理解していたのに、結局あなたに頼るだけだった。
そんなことはない。
I like how they're having heartfelt conversations while we're dealing with all this. No! Gosh. Okay, ridiculous. Okay, hold on. First item. We got to use... Wow! Still worth it. Atomic Blaster doesn't do anything. Now, items, I'll use Revival. Ha! No Digimon require treatment, huh? She's just an ultimate, she's not a mega.
俺には伝わっていたぜ。お前の感謝や真心が。聞いてないとでも思ったか？俺が酔っ払って眠りこけると、お前はそばで優しく歌ってくれていただろう。戦いで疲れた心や体を癒すように。だからこれは重荷なんかじゃないんだよ。
Great, now I can use... We The destroyer. Okay.
やります。第一曲ポリフォニー。
Gag. Wow. For a little bit. But the fact that he specifically raised his steel made me feel really happy I chose electricity. Shoot. Okay, it's blocking magic.
第一曲ポリフォニー。
Holy smokes. Nightmare.
頼む。大丈夫。行くぞ、ボルトブレイクノックダウン。
No.
やればホーリーアロー。お願い、ギアフォレストを守って。そして今夜も開きましょう、勝利の宴を。その時は私の歌をたっぷり聴かせてあげるから。祝宴に歌の余興はつきものでしょ。
ああ、言われるまでもね。
They're still having like a heartfelt conversation in the middle of a very difficult battle.
手入れをしておけよ。今日は長い宴になりそうだ。
Ah, shoot. I really have to win
や
now.
るさ。こいつを蹴散らした後でな。
Huh? Oh, wow. No, wake up. Hold on.
大丈夫か。
やってやる狭いハン
第2曲。
Bale Wolfmon is not super helpful right now.
ダ。やるぞ、サインオブリー。
Oh, no! Wow, everyone's gone.
頼んだ。頼んだ。頼む。
Okay, I don't know why it won't let me do a full revival spray. What do you mean no Digimon requires treatment? Yeah, okay, swap.
頼んだ。やるわ。
I'm very wary. I should have used it sooner, but I'm very worried. I will need my X art. Let's see. I think you're okay. We'll just do our best.
やります。第1曲ポリフォニー。
No! He He was dizzy. Make him unable to attack. Shoot.
頼む。
Okay, okay, okay.
ボルトブレイクノックダウン。
Paralyzed.
ボーギッツ。やるわ。ホーリーアロー。
おい
Continue smacking him. Should I? I don't want to waste it.
ギガデストロイヤー
Yes! Let me see if it works. Let's go! Okay.
行くぞ。ボルトブレイクノックダウン。
Still paralyzed. Let's
行くわよ。
go!
ボーギッツ。
Oh, I removed his status buffs. Let's go, Talmon! We won! That was crazy. I should have used the X art sooner. I kept waiting for him to use one of those like boss moves where it would be very sketchy.
おい大丈夫か
いつもあなたが起きるのを待たされてばかりだったけど、今回は少し遅かったみたい。嘘でしょ。少し休ませて。祝宴には参加するのが遅くなるけど、待つ方の気持ちを教えてあげる。
今まですまなかったこんな頼りねえリーダーで
謝るのならこっちよ。重荷ばかり背負わせてごめんなさい。
No, Siren Mon.
だから重荷なんかじゃねえって集落のみんなは気のいい奴らばかりでバカ騒ぎするのが何よりの幸せだった。その大切な場所を守りたいだけだ。お前の歌声だってそうだ。これからもずっと聞いていたかった。
Siren Mon.
必ず聞かせるから。今度はあなたが待っていて。お願い。
No.
これは
大丈夫だ。あいつ少し眠るつもりらしい。俺なんて散々酔いつぶれて眠りこけてきたからな。文句なんて言えねえよ。むしろ感謝しかねえ。ありがとうな。いくらでも待ってやる。それまでこの宴会場は誰にも渡さねえ。あいつが目覚めた時目いっぱい歌えるようにな。
Now he has something extra to protect about the sanctuary. Oh, Siren Mon. We couldn't save everyone. Uh-oh. Wait.
バッカスモンの活躍でタイタン族の軍勢を退けたものの、セイレンモンが激しい戦いの犠牲となってしまいます。セイレンモンの復活を信じ待ち続けることを誓うバッカスモン。その強い思いに守られて大樹の森はさらにその生命力を増し、里の民と共に再び悠久の時を刻み始めるのでした。
So only one Bacchusmon this time.
今回のデジモンも運命と戦う同士。絆が増した分だけ生脈の受け皿も拡大していくはず。これは
Oh, is he getting a new evolution? Let's go. What is it? Whoa, this one looks like Bacchusmon.
これも前と同じ。選ばれし者たちに世界の上位者の加護があるよう祈っているわ。ひとまず元の場所に戻るといいわ。あなたの帰りを待つ同志がいるはずだから。
Emerald Arbor. Alright. Now, I do have to start swapping. Hold on. Oh, you maxed out as well? Hold on. So you've maxed out. We'll have you go up. Do I have I do have another one. Okay. A Kilomon can digivolve. Oh, let's go! Okay, who's this? Whoa! It's Greymon as a Bronchosaurus. This is so funny. It's Brachiomon! Oh, that's crazy. Ultimate Brachiomon. Oh, that's the one we defeated with Volcanismon, I see. Okay, that's very funny. It's just Greymon as a giraffe. Alright. There was someone else that maxed out. Hold on. Who else maxed out? No one? I thought there was another one. Alright. So you're... Oh, here it is. You are very difficult, Tunimon. Hold on. We'll go Lopmon. Terrifying. $46. Okay. Now, where's my Magna? There he is, level 9. He's an ultimate. Okay, so they are just ultimates. I don't have Megas yet. Oh, also save. Always save after a big battle. But I'm surprised Sirenmon didn't become an egg.
Oi! どこ行ってやがった。戦いの後急に消えて心配したぞ。こっちは準備万端だ。
準備？
客人をもてなす宴に決まってるだろう。今日は無礼講だ。みん
Oh, sorry. You having fun? Woohoo! Whoa, 9 seconds. Everyone worked so hard. I thought we would get healed in the in-between theater, but apparently not.
みんな
Yay! What exactly is love? Sometimes I wonder what I would do if you were to disappear. Would you be sad? Of course I would. Oh, Taomon. Angelomon? One must right the world's wrongs, condoning no evil. I feel the same way. Personality skill. Also recovers 10% of the targets when using skills. Don't replace. Okay, I like your current one. I had way too much to drink. I was gonna attack him. Trauma, you know? Woohoo! Hey, can't be mesmerized by my captivating dance. Encore! What a voice! Oh, Biomon. How wonderful. I'm glad we moved here. Saber Leomon. So hot. You're on fire. Look at my burning body. Look at all this flame. You could say he's really burning up the dance floor. Now, Meramon, do not get carried away. Woo! It seems Bacchusmon is in a good mood. He probably won't let you get away very easily. Alright, let's join him.
バッカスももう飲まないって決めたからって今度は大食いに
なんか楽しいね。こうやって平和が戻っていけばいいな。
The fact that Inori is, like, I know that it's her bond with Aegyeomon that allows him to Digivolve, but she's kind of like Jerry in the sense that she's not actually working with Aegyeomon or telling him what to do, but she's been a part of the journey. Honestly, kudos to her for being able to, like, handle and adapt to all this. Inori is very strong.
アイギョーモンの力のおかげだよ。
ねえイノリ、もし僕がこの力を自在に使えるようになったらできるのかな。
何を？
過去に戻ってイノリのお母さんと弟を助けること。そんな都合よくはいかないのかもしれないけど。
I think that'd be really iffy because if he does that, doesn't that mean that she would never meet Aegyeomon? It would change a lot.
たどり着くことを恐れていたんだ。危険だ、危険すぎる。神がもし私欲のためだけにその力を使い始めたらどうなるか。世界は今の形を保てなくなる。歴史がめちゃくちゃになり、収集がつかなくなるぞ。
Also, the fact, I understand you looking at this from a very rational standpoint, but also we have to think about the fact that the gods will probably not allow Aegyeomon to do such a thing. Right now, Aegyeomon's able to travel and jump from time to time because the gods are opening the stream and allowing him to do so. There's no guarantee. Oh, technically he doesn't know this because he wasn't there when we were talking to the gods. But there's no guarantee the gods will let Aegyeomon use his power for personal gain.
悪魔の生まれ変わり。タイタン族が言ったその言葉も大げさではない。
The Titans don't like Aegyeomon because he's literally interrupting them when they're about to move things in their favor. That's why he becomes a demon. The fact that Operator has already been very against Aegyeomon. I understand. He needs to be like, he's seeing it from a different perspective. However, I think Aegyeomon isn't a demon. He's just young. It doesn't make him a demon. It just means that there needs to be someone to discuss with him, and I think it's going to be the gods. I really think it's going to be the gods. Very rough, though.
Inoriは僕が守るから。
夢の中でも私を守ろうとしてくれる。ありがとう、アイギョーモン。お家から見上げるのと全然違う。私たちすごく遠くまで来ちゃったね。世界も違えば時間も違うんだもん。もう怖くないかって？最初は不安だったけど、エージェントさんが横で声をかけ続けてくれたおかげ。私ね、昔は一人の夜が怖かった。夜の静けさって昔のことを思い出させるから。 でも今はもうへっちゃらだよ。あ、ごめん、起こしちゃった？ねえ、愛嬌も覚えてる？前にした星座の話。昔の人は夜空を見上げて星と星をつないで神様や英雄を描いた。その神様や英雄ってもしかしてデジモンなのかもしれないよ。
え？
私たちみたいにたまたまこっちに来た人間がデジモンたちを神様だと思ったのかもしれない。もしそうだったらすごく素敵だと思うの。昔は一人の夜になると星に祈ってたから、不安とか寂しさを紛らわせたくて。祈りが通じたのかもね。今はもう寂しくないもん。もし神様が本当にいたなら私の願いを聞いてくれたのかもでしょ。
そうかもしれないね。ずっと思ってたんだ。なんで僕だけ人間の世界に生まれたんだろうって。それが祈りの願いを叶えるためなら納得できるんだ。ありえないって思うかもしれないけど、僕がそう信じるのは自由だしね。祈りは新宿の地下で僕を見つけてくれた。それはきっと偶然じゃない。だから僕は祈りを見守り続けるよ。夜空で輝くあの星みたいに。
ありがとう。実はね、新しい願い事がたった今できたから二人にも聞いていてほしい。この先も三人で一緒にいられますように。
That sounds like a very important
ここに
cutscene.
来てイかれていた気脈の循環も元に戻りつつある。もしかするとこの地に眠ったセイレーン門が大地を浄化してくれてんのかもな。お前にも世話になった。そういえば今更だけどよ、ここに来た目的を聞いてなかったな。
Are you gonna tell him about time traveling?
なるほど、カルポスヒューレの実か。
Oh, I forgot.
簡
Oops.
単には手に入らねえ。
I totally forgot about Merukimon.
この
No!
森が完全に復活した時に見られるかもな。時間はかかるだろうが、見つかったらすぐに連絡するぜ。お前はこの森の恩人だからな。
Alright. The destruction of all order. Us brothers are gonna make the forest peaceful again. Oh no, just remember the secret base I told you about? Just come to the village. Okay, I can... We'll talk to both. I want the anomaly points. Also, we're gonna immediately activate them. I said... Bonds of Valor. We need speed. Oh, 3% of the defense. That's pretty good. But where's speed? There it is. Oh, wait. Agent skills. Let's go! Another speed. Reckless. Just perfection. So this one is... reduces skill SP cost, boost INT, boost HP. I could boost speed. Boost rare appearance. Okay. What's this? Oh, SP. Crash course training time. I don't need training time. Oh, XP gained. Okay, I'll use this one so I can do this one next. This one... Let's see, is there any pathways I want? I want this one, but I don't have enough. Should I save or should I boost speed? Could save. I don't need to reduce training time. I only have enough for 30. Let's see, if I can do another pathway, it'd be this one. Okay. Let's talk to Heckmon. Because the sooner that we can get more anomaly points, the sooner I might be able to get megas. Squawk, remember me? I'm the Muchomon you helped with the Fun Beamon 8 years ago. Thanks again for the help, but get a load of this weird formal challenge letter I got. Destroyer of our bases, vengeance is nigh. I await thee at Shade Tier Pier, secret base leader. Sounds like you're in trouble. No, this is meant for you. You're the one who destroyed the Fun Beehive, Squawk. And the letter goes on to say that the bees will attack us here if this duel is ignored. I guess I was wrong to think the Fun Beemon were part of a Titan plot. Now I feel awful. But this time it could be our village that gets destroyed. Please, go to the requested duel site and try explaining that this is all just a big misunderstanding. Fine. Thanks, you're the only one I can turn to. Only because of the anomaly points. Only because of the anomaly points. Ugh, I drank too much. I forgot that these were like hostile Digimon. Oh, virus. Swap. I need someone other than War Growlmon as a virus. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Okay, I thought that this might be a Bergermon we have to defeat. I forgot that there are in fact Bergermon that you have to fight. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Oh, I forgot to check. Hold on. I wanted to see his new form and see how it works. You can take her out. Now we just gotta wait and fully heal.
すまない。
2, 1, 0.
みんな
Okay, I don't know where he's trying to go.
発動可能。
Where? Whoa. Do, 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 do.
頼む。やるわ。ホーリーアロー。
Holy arrow. Okay, we don't need to go over there. We're trying.
そこだ。いけるぞ。
Alright. It was War Growlmon. Can you take her out in one hit? If you can, that'd be awesome. You can! Nice. Okay. I see Mega Caputeriamon.
準備完了。
Okay, I see them. Do you see the killer bee right there?
あいつだ。準備完了。
Swap you.
頼む。
Oh, I forgot. I have to go. I also have to load up on items again. He has swords. Human, at last we meet again, lowly destroyer of our queendom. Long have I awaited this day, even suffering through Titan rule for my revenge. But now, after 8 years, my satisfaction is at hand. Human, I offer thee my thanks. Can we talk this out? Let me ask thee, human. 8 years ago, didst thou seek out an exchange of words, or were thy actions motivated by an imagined Titan plot? Therein lies thy answer. Let the battle begin. Shoot. You're a boss? No, what good thing I saved my moves. Alright, that was very useful. Okay, nail. Trying to think. Green. Ramble bite. Hey, that's not fair. Sorry, every time I attack you, it's not personal, it's just for the anomaly points. Holy shoot, Metal Greymon. I feel a little bad. So I am defeated. There is no denying the result. I lost that battle utterly. As I am weak, I submit myself to the will of the strong. What thou have of me? What would thou be my ally? Thou wouldst enlist the aid of a bested foe? Ha ha ha! Thou art strange indeed. Were our circumstances different, but no, my pride bids me speak no more. Instead, I hereby swear that I shall retire to a home in the vicinity of Gearforce village. I have heard various efforts at restoration are underway. I too wish to rebuild. But do not misunderstand me. I undertake this only so as to ensure my own survival. Let's live in peace. Have no fear. I gave up being leader long ago. I shall become part of the village. Apologies, I begin to speak too freely. Farewell. Shoot, they really took all their beehives and skedaddled. I think there's something I'm supposed to fight. There was like an enemy... No, it's up there. Oh, now you can Digivolve. Okay, you need a little more speed. Waiting here. Onto the anomaly points. Okay, you are a Bergermon who can take people places and not one I'm supposed to fight. Got it. You are also not a Bergermon I'm supposed to fight. Those kids and grown up and gone so strong before I even realized it. How moving. We continued on down separate paths, but thankfully our hearts are still united. No need to worry anymore. I am truly happy. Shurimon. There he is. Good. Squawk! There's cool, super strong looking Digimon showed up. Was that the challenger? He apologized and asked to help rebuild, and I apologize for wrongfully suspecting a Titan plot. I'm glad we made up, Squawk! Oh, and here, take this as thanks for saving the village. I really appreciate you taking care of things like this, Squawk, Squawk! Thank God. My handmade sweets have gone popular indeed. Others truly seem to enjoy them. Hee hee. Hee hee. Okay, agent skills. Where is it? This one. I want this. Oh, that's EXP. I want this. Okay, so I gotta go over here. I could just improve speed, though. Hold on, I gotta upgrade this one first. Doubles the effects of buff items used during the turn of a sociable mon. What's this? SPI. 45, that's extensive. But I'm setting the path. And then 15, I'm gonna have to do another mission. That's okay. Wait. Do I go here? Nope. Aha. Okay. Help me! I'm trapped in the Abyss Sanctuary prison. I hope somebody gets this. Okay, we'll go here first. Talk to the dry mold. Where is it? Okay. Gotta go down here.
Yoshi! あいつだ!
Shall fight!
ギガデストロイヤー
準備完了!
Why are there two of them?
やるわ! ゴリアロ!
Mouthful! Oh man. One. Smack him. Hello, welcome in.
Lisa!
Everyone's eligible for
Lisa!
Digivolution. I know.
頼む! 行くわよ! ボーヒッツ!
Well, let's go. Okay.
やるんだ! 準備完了!
Two of you. Well, I'll just attack one.
行くわよ! ボーヒッツ!
And then we'll bring in more Groundmon and he should be able to take you out in one hit. Nice. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? So I'm supposed to go down, I think.
やるんだ! 準備完了! ボーヒッツ!
やるぜアトミックブラスター
I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to do what you can. Wear layers, drink warm drinks.
準備完了! ボーヒッツ!
What else? I'm trying to think. Make a cozy space for yourself. Alright, I think I'm going the right direction?
そこだ! いけるぞ!
Oh, shoot.
ボ
forgot! No, he's a virus. Okay.
頼んだ
Angelmon.
はあホーリーアロー
Thanks for stopping by, Elendary. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Alright. Can you finish it off?
やった
And where'd he go? Which way am I supposed to go?
みんな
Okay, so I think I have to go down here.
そこだ準備完了
I'm just gonna finish this in one hit.
やるぜアトミックブラスター。
いいぞ発動可能
Indian swap.
頼む
行くぜギガデストロイヤー。
は
Okay.
よし
よしそこだ
Okay. For a second, I thought I wouldn't be able to attack it.
頼んだ
Well, it's been a while since we've seen you, Hercules Kabuteriormon. You are a vaccine. Okay, yes. I do use data against you. Swap.
頼んだ
And paralyze. Excellent. Oops.
やってやる狭いハンダー。
No, no. You can get double paralyzed.
行くわよ
Excellent. This way? Oh, there it is. Nope. Nope, the other way. So go over here. Oh, here. Okay. I'm getting charged again, aren't I?
そこだ発動可能
And you are viruses. Now, if only I had a vaccine who had an AoE attack. I miss Magna Angemon.
やるわホーリー
I miss Heaven's Gate.
頼む
ギガデストロイヤー。
Okay, I
感謝するよくやったよくやった
thank goodness. Another Lalamon. This is my fair. Okay. Wow, they're out here.
いいぞ発動可能
So you are virus. Excellent.
ギガデストロイヤー。
やるわホーリーアロ
Okay. You are annoying.
ーあいつだ発動可能
Oh, shoot. You are more than annoying.
頼んだ
I was right. Can you defeat them in one go? Yes. Let's go. Okay. Get back here, Kiwimon!
よくやった
Kiwimon is... Which way am I supposed to go? I am going the right way.
よしやるんだ準備完了
Oh, shoot. Virus. There's 3 of you. Ah, dang it.
頼む
1 each. Good thing I have 3 vaccines.
やるわホーリーアロ
Defeating the virus 1 by 1.
そりゃすごい温度
You don't even need to level up. You'll be fine.
やった
やるんだ準備完了
Ah, shoot, Garudamon.
クロスアーツ発射
行くぜギガデストロイヤー
Hopefully Mega Angemon will level up soon.
行くぜギガデストロイヤー
I should have just slapped it. How in the... I'm supposed to... Oh, okay. So I gotta go over here.
Yosh! Yosh! Lisa!
Okay, okay. And then up here. Okay, okay. Here we go. Oh no. So first we're gonna go in here. I need to go buy a bunch of stuff. We are way out of supplies. Alright. Go here. Okay. Wow, you only have that. Okay. I don't think I need anything else. I might buy... I have 8 of those. Okay. And there we go. I still need to buy the individual ones, but we'll see. The weaker ones. Forest patrol time, big bro! Forest patrol time, little bro! We're so cool, huh? Like, we're really working hard. Yeah, we're gonna keep this place safe just like the legendary heroes! What's this about legendary heroes? A pair of heroes who once fought for peace here. We want to be just like them. Word has it, the legendary heroes were brothers, just like us. And they fought the good fight, just the 2 of them. That's what makes them the coolest. Okay, time to go take out those leftover titans. Let's head that way and... Hold up, big bro. We should go take down the one over this way first. Nuh-uh. This way first. It's already decided. Now just shut up and follow me. No way. Why do you always get to decide? I want to go the other way, and I'm gonna. So you go against your own older brother, huh? I see how it is. This brotherly team is officially disbanded. I don't care what you do from now on. Oh, wow, that was super fast. Fine by me, because I'm gonna do whatever I want. That'll restore peace way faster. You're always so pushy, and it's been bugging me. You're really bringing that up now? Ugh, I can't stand you. Now we're really through. I'm leaving, and just you watch. I'm gonna take out those titans in a flash. Not us, me. As if I care, I'm leaving too. I'll beat the titans all by myself. Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do? Man, I gotta go all the way back. Gosh darn it. This is just... It's just EXP. It's just EXP.
きゃ。
There's a Lalamon.
よし。
Okay.
そこだ。
What if you just slapped it?
え？やるんだ。
Okay. This one's a little stronger.
ああ、氷野郎。
Think of the
やるんだ。
XP.
発動可能。は？
2 slaps. That's all you can take. Wait.
よし。
Wow! You already got in a fight. Where's the Lalamon? There's a Lalamon, isn't there? Okay, I don't see it. Uh-oh, going it alone isn't so easy. I remember you. You look pretty strong. I know. Let's join forces. There's a Titan holdout over there. Alright. Yay, thanks a lot. This'll be a huge help. Alright then, let's go. But stay on your toes. That Titan looks pretty strong.
準備完了。
Wow, what the heck, Agumon? Okay, we'll take... Oh shoot, I should have bought that. So I need to buy pain recovery.
さあ。
Ground Dramon.
やるわ。氷野郎。えい。
Digivolution. Paralysis. Hold on. You're weak against wind and ice. Not grass. We can try electric and steel. Oh, electric he's weak against. Let's go. Electric it is.
頼んだ。ボルトブレイクノックダウン。
Paralyzed. Let's go. Now I can use this.
いけ。
Boat breakdown
ノッ
again.
クダウン。やるわ。氷野郎。
Oh shoot. I'm sorry, I have to save the last pain recovery. I also have to save the multi recoveries in case.
ボルトブレイクノックダウン。やるわ。氷野郎。
I believe in you, Beowulfon!
まあ。
Wait, why can't you do cheer regeneration for yourself?
行くぞ。ボルトブレイクノックダウン。やるわ。氷野郎。
Nice! Oh, we did it! We won! I wonder how Big Bro is doing. We were always together. I can't believe it came to this. I'm gonna head to the Sanctuary of the Legendary Heroes to thank. Thanks again. Oh boy. Where's the other one? He went further in. Okay, we gotta heal. 2, 1.
みんな。よし。
This is all for the anomaly points.
頼んだ。
Okay.
いいぞ。いけるぞ。頼んだ。
Alright.
やるわ。
I think you can do it.
いいぞ。
Go this
Yes.
way. Wait.
やるんだ。準備完了。
ギガデストロイヤー。
Actually didn't need to do that.
よし。よくやった。
Yep, there's a lot of them on there. No, my free fare.
そこだ。いけるぞ。
行くぜギガデストロイヤー。
ああ、氷野郎。
やってやる狭いハン
やるよ。
Alright. I didn't want to keep swapping. Where are you? Whoa, he's fighting a war Growlmon? Aw, man, I said some awful things back there. You're the tough-looking one from before. You got some time, right? Let's team up. I'm on my way to take out a leftover Titan. No, my war Growlmon's a Titan? Seriously, thanks. This is a huge help. I really need you in my corner. Keep your guard up, you're here. Now let's move out.
準備完了。
No, my war Growlmon. How could this be?
くらえ。ああ、氷野郎。
やってやる狭いハン
What's their weakness? Grass.
頼む。
Go green.
グランブルバイト。よし。
I should have used that one.
グランブルバイト。よし。
やるぜアトミックブラスター。ギガデストロイヤー。
I think I'll be able to win.
やるわ。氷野郎。
やってやる狭いハンダ。
Because he can't move in his next turn anyways.
グランブルバイト。
Yep.
よし。
We won! Wahoo! We won! We did it, little... Oh, right, I forgot. Thank you for help. I'm gonna head to the Sanctuary of the Legendary Heroes and think. Shoot, where's the Sanctuary of the Legendary Heroes?
すまない。
How do I get there?
みんな。
Do I go... Gotta go all the way up? Bertramon!
いいぞ。
If it was not for the fact
頼んだ。
that I am trying to get EXP...
やるぜアトミックブラスター。
Okay, we're just gonna leave. Apparently that was a mon on a different level.
そこだ。準備完了。
やるぜアトミックブラスター。
Okay. Now what is that symbol on the map?
感謝する。みんな。
Move notifications. I'm trying to look at my map. Notifications. Okay. What is that symbol? Do not recognize it.
いけるぞ。頼む。
One shot. Excellent.
あいつだ。
Okay, that was super
発動
close.
可能。
Was not paying attention.
頼む。
I was looking at the map and not what was around me.
ギガデストロイヤー。
I didn't need to do that.
よくやった。そこだ。発動可能。
Okay, one shot.
ギガデストロイヤー。
Thank goodness. Alright. Go, 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 go! Ah, shoot! Hey. Lately I feel I come to understand what it is you want to do a little more. So you're picking up on how I feel. It's a big hunch, but I kinda like it. Is it here? Oh, thank God. I think there's...
よし。
Welcome, thank you for choosing us. I didn't need to say all that. Now what should I do? Oh, hey, it's you. The sanctuary of the legendary heroes where they swore an oath as brothers. I bet they wouldn't want someone like me here, a guy who just argued with his brother. Little bro! Big bro! Oh, glad to see you're still in one piece. Big bro, Huh? What's this? There's something buried here. Oh yeah, I can see it, just barely sticking out. Now I'm curious, let's dig it up. It's a little box, pretty light though, so it can't be anything too valuable. Let's take a peek inside anyways. Careful, big bro. I know. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, I opened it. Now, what's inside? What the heck? All that's in here is a wrinkly old scrap of paper. Is that it? No figurines and capsules? No sparkly or not so sparkly cards? Oh my god, they want gacha. Not an exciting collector's item to be found, just a scrap of paper. What gives? Did somebody accidentally bury their trash by mistake? Oh hey, get a look at this. There's something written on the paper. Whoa, you're right. Let's see. Let's bring peace to Iliad together. The two of us. There's more. Side by side as little brothers forever, and we're stronger when it's the both of us. Hey, could this be something written by the legendary heroes? You think so? That's what I thought. I mean, it's gotta be. Awesome! This is a historic discovery! But why would we find it now of all times when it's been buried like that for so long? What if the legendary heroes were trying to tell us that brothers need to stick together? Yeah. Little bro, I'm sorry. I should have considered your feelings more. I'm sorry too, big bro. I didn't mean what I said about you bugging me. The brotherly breakup is called off. We're better off working as a team. You know it, big bro. The legendary heroes combine their strengths as brothers, so let's do the same. That way we can fight for peace together. This note will be our treasure, a symbol of the lesson we learned from the heroes. Alright, and we owe you big time. If it weren't for you, I might have lost to that Titan and never seen my brother again. You bailed out my little bro too? Now even more things is in order. Here, take this. We'll be fine now. We're in this fight together, just like the legendary heroes. Sorry for keeping you like this. You must have your own stuff to take care of, right? And we'll take care of things here. We all have to do our part to bring peace to Iliad. Finally. We're done. Let's go. Brotherly reunion achieved. Alright, this one. Okay. Oh, let's go. Okay, this is the one. And then we could have. This will be the next goal. And then could be one of these two next. We'll see. We still have one more mission, so I think we'll hopefully be able to do something about that. Let's take a look and see who can now digivolve. Oh, let's go. You can become this one. Okay, attack. Yeah, you're not reaching there. Who is this? Oh no! Skull Satamon. Ugh. At least you're a strong virus type. You're just regular Angemon. You're not my angel. Hold on. Okay. Oh, let's go. You can evolve into whoever this is supposed to be. No, it's Mamimon, Arukenimon's sidekick. Oh no, that's another virus mon for me, I guess. All the virus mon are not so great. Do I have a Mamimon? I do. Do I have both stars? I have this star. I don't have the other one. Wow, you can't digivolve anymore? Okay. I'll just leave you for now. You don't need to digivolve anymore. Let's see. Hold on. We'll get the Superstar Mon. Okay. And waiting for this. Okay, you're waiting for speed. You're so close. Oops. You're courage, I think. Daring, yep. Cherrymon. I think I do have a Cherrymon. I'll take a look. Alright. Technically, you can digivolve to all kinds of Mon. Still waiting though. Oh, you can become Siren Mon. Sure, why not? Let's go! We got Siren Mon. Kilamon. Waiting for Magnon. Magnavimon. Oh, Cubimon! Wow, I don't know who this is. That's crazy. Okay, you're stuck. I'll just have you be Cherrymon. Do I have another Cherrymon? I think I do. I do. Well, we need another Cherrymon anyways. I'll have to figure out the other evolutions another time. In the meantime, next time we will be... Oh, there it is. Okay. We have 75 anomaly points to get to. Let's go. The Abyss Sanctuary? How do I get there? We're not gonna do this quest today. I will just get close so we can prepare. And then next time we'll get 75 anomaly points and we are gonna get so many more Digivolutions. Very exciting, very exciting. No, will you fly me to the sanctuary? It's not here! Maybe I'll get closer though. This way. No, Cherrymon. I mean, I understand you want to retire, but you can't go. Wait. Okay, we'll just save. It looks like this is gonna take me a while. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. So much is going on. Next time on Digimon Time Strangers, we will be doing this quest, 75 points. I cannot wait. I can't wait to do... I think I'll have enough to do 2 of the evolution, reduced evolution requirement. And then we'll get a whole bunch more of the Digivolutions available. And hopefully I'll get closer to unlocking level 7 of Asian skills, which means more megas. Oh wait, no, it means finally megas, not more. Finally megas. We need them. I mean, I managed to get through Tyrant Kabuterimon, but it's because he didn't have like a special attack. It was rough, but at least he didn't have a special attack that he accumulated CP and I had to attack a very specific point of his body. That turned out well. And I'll also be planning some of the other evolutions, so I'll be doing more Digivolutions next time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, whether you're chatting, lurking, or watching the VOD. As always, remember to drink water, stretch, stay warm, and take care of yourselves. My next stream will be Sunday. We'll be in Legend ZA. We will be... I can't remember what we'll be doing. I did get another Alpha Dratini though, so now I finally have Alpha Dragonair and Alpha Dratini. So we'll probably be dealing with the Rogue Mega Evolutions. And I hope I see you guys there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next stream. Until next time.